What's up everybody, welcome back to a brand new video on the Forgotten Treasures channel. Today we are venturing to another car graveyard. If you guys remember the last time I did this, we visited a car graveyard deep in the woods, and I'm safe to say that I have discovered another one. I was also told along these trails, because there's multiple trails, that there's also some old structures along with these cars left deep in the woods. I don't know exactly where they are because there's not just one main trail. There's a bunch of trails that spread out. So I'm not entirely sure where these cars are. So I may find them immediately within the next 30 minutes, or it may take me hours. I honestly don't know. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless. Let's get right into this exploration. Okay, so apparently after walking for the past probably 15-20 minutes, I just discovered I'm on the wrong trail thanks to a trail marker right there. So I'm gonna have to walk all the way back from where I started and go onto a different trail. I'll let you know once we get back to the actual trail, the proper trail, and hopefully we can start finding things from there. Okay guys, after coming back and getting onto the right trail, I think we are definitely on the right trail. I'm seeing a lot more litter, a lot more stuff being left around. So that gives me a clue that this trail is a lot more used than the last one. Because the last trail that we walked on, there was barely any trash, and there's probably not as much human traffic on that trail compared to this one that I'm on right now. So I have a feeling that this one is the correct trail. Okay guys, we're back at it with finding things. Found this vacuum just sitting here, and then right up there, that's some kind of metal. I was thinking about walking down this trail. I don't even know this is a trail, but I was going to walk down it anyway. The actual trail, I think, leads up that hill. But we're gonna walk down this way, see if we find anything. We're already finding some cool things. Again, we found a vacuum, and whoever that is, that's either a car part or something. I can't really tell. But this looks very promising, so I'm gonna continue down there and see if I can find anything for you guys. I'm just realizing there's a bunch of stuff. After I found the vacuum, there's a bunch of other stuff. There's a tire right there. There's a bunch of other old metal things. Right up there, that's either a seat of a car seat or a bench. And there's some kind of sculpture thing right there. I know it's not a sculpture, but it's a headlight with some kind of light mount. For sure. That looks like it could have been a seat. There's so much stuff here. There's more. These have to be heaters, water heaters. Control 110. Because like this right here is like the thing you would have opened it and put fire in, right? Am I wrong? Standard realm. So it's some kind of gas thing for sure. It was either a heater or something. Maybe that's definitely what that is as well. Some kind of heaters. And I think I saw some more stuff over here. A bunch of old glass. I think that those are old like glass bottles right there. Old glass bottles. Is that an old light bulb? It is. That's a very old light bulb. But yeah, all it is right here are just glass bottles. There's another light bulb right there. There's just so much stuff left on this hill. Hopefully we're getting close now. I've been walking for almost 3 hours. There's some more stuff right here. I have no idea what it is, but it looks intriguing. Hopefully I'm getting close to the cars because I'm actually kind of tired of this. But there's whatever that is. And there's whatever this is, which looks like to be, well, that's an old tub. Is this an old, is that an old oven? Or a washing machine maybe? Something. Can't quite tell what it is. But hopefully this is the area, because I do remember, because I had to look up a video of someone else like recording it. It's just a short 40-minute video. But it looks like an area like this, which is like surrounded by pine trees and like things like this, thorns. So we are hopefully getting close. I don't know, hopefully we are, because I am tired. I've been hiking for a long time. The sun's about to set in the next hour and a half, so I'm kind of limited on time, and I'm very far away from my car. I'm probably like an hour, if not an hour, more than an hour hike back to my car. So I'm very far out in the woods, and I have not ran into a single person since hiking these trails. So I am deep in the woods, but the fact that I'm finding this stuff, and I found like an old bed mattress probably 5-10 minutes down that way, down that trail. It's a sign that hopefully I am close to finding what I need to find, but I'm not sure. But I am hopeful. I'm so hopeful. Let's just hope it's soon. Well guys, hate to say this to you, but I'm on the wrong trail. Just figure that out right now. I sat down, looked it up on my phone. I'm on the wrong trail. I'm on like the correct name trail. I am like 2-hour walking distance from where it's in the general location, so I'm in the wrong trail. I've been hiking for 3 hours, and apparently, unknowingly, have been hiking the wrong trail. I probably should have done a little bit more research before coming out here, and I probably would have not made this mistake. I still found some cool things, but I'm an hour away from my car, deep in the woods at the moment, so I have to hike all the way back to my car now, which is about an hour distance. I have about an hour left of sunlight. I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm actually pretty annoyed at the moment, mostly at myself for not actually properly doing proper research before actually leaving to venture out here. Like the hike was nice weather and all that, but unfortunately I was in the wrong area. So this is either going to be a be continued video, which means this video you're watching already, it has been uploaded, and then part 2 will be me venturing to the car graveyard, or this will just be compressed into 2 videos, depending how long this first section is, if I even feel like uploading this section. I'm admitting defeat guys, and giving up for now, giving up for today. I will be back doing it. Unfortunately, I didn't do the proper research before actually heading out here, and just spending 5 minutes on my phone, I was able to figure out what trail and what area of the park, because I'm on the correct trail. It's just 2 hours that way if I continue walking. So I'm just not in the general area of where the cars are. But yeah, that's it for now. I may give you another update once I get back to my car before I leave. Well guys, I'm back. I'm finally back at the parking lot. Unfortunately, this was not the day. This will be continued, obviously. Like I said before, this is either going to be in this video, which most likely will be, or a separate video. Yeah, I just spent the last almost 4 hours hiking, somewhat unexpectedly, in the wrong area. I could say this was kind of pointless, wasted a bunch of time, but at the same time, you know, it was nice being outside in nature. It was a great day for it. Still found some pretty interesting things, especially in this area. But unfortunately, I was in the wrong area. It's disappointing, but you know, at least I know where it is now. So that's what you're going to get next. So I see you guys when I'm at the actual area of this car graveyard. See you guys then. What's up, everybody? It's day 2 on the hunt for this car graveyard. I am officially in the correct area of the state park. In the last cut you just saw, I was in the completely wrong area than what I was supposed to be. Now I'm in the correct area. So hopefully I am able to find these abandoned cars, and also along these abandoned cars apparently there's an old mill structure not too far away from them. So if I find one of those 2, I'm going to find the other one. So let's see what we can find. Okay guys, so I walked this trail all the way to like when the road ends, where it gets to the next road. Apparently this isn't the trail, so I'm walking back and I'm going to be heading to a different trail. And I'm pretty sure I'm heading the correct direction now. Before I turned the camera on, I mentioned to myself that heading this way, when I started walking the trail, I started to see a lot more like farm related things, like fence posts, a tire, and I found another metal thing which I'm going to show you very soon. So I'm pretty sure the way I'm heading right now is the direction where the cars are. But let me show you this metal thing that I found in the woods. This is some kind of farm equipment for sure. Maybe it's an old plow. Not entirely sure what it is, but I think that's what it is. This is an old plow of some kind that you put like on the back of a tractor or something. Yeah, that's an old plow. So because like I walked that trail which leads all the way back over there. So where I'm supposed to be heading is probably over there. That's probably where the cars are going to be. The other trail that I haven't done yet. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a plow. Guys, I may have actually found it. After many miles, I'm pretty sure I found it because it looks like I see someone in the bushes. After many miles of hiking trails for you and just traveling on foot everywhere, many miles, many hours, I think I found it. Right down there in those bushes. Right there, that looks like a piece of metal. I hope that's it because I am exhausted, a little dehydrated, but I think I found it. Yes, I found it. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes, yes, yes. Oh, I'm so happy now. I'm so relieved. That one's buried, but there's a few other ones over here, I think. Oh my god. There's a better view of it. Yes. It's not much. There's not a lot of cars. I thought there'd be a little bit more. But for what there is, I'm happy. I finally found them. Not much of it left though. It's completely torn down by nature. Like the entire like center, like, I don't know if you can get a good view of it, but the entire center portion of this is like completely out.
There's a bunch of stones right there. I don't know what they use that for. It's like slate or something.
Oh yeah, that's slate.
Yeah, it's all stacked in there. Oh, over here, in there. Looks like it's homemade. Doesn't that kind of look homemade?
It does, yeah.
Where they must have had a pole or something here, or they cut a tree, found it in a tree or something. I don't know.
So I just ran into this very nice hiker. He led me to some pretty cool things. He let me know about some other things. There's some other there's another machine of some kind down in the ditch over there. But he led me to, I already showed it to you briefly, but he led me to this. He claims it's a homemade windmill of some kind, and like there's a lot of stuff here that shows evidence that this is probably a farm, but this is one of them. This is insane. I've never seen one of these abandoned like this, and if it is homemade, that is very impressive. Where would have something like this been mounted? It would have, there either would have been a post somewhere, or like he said, it was mounted on top of one of these trees and it fell over time. I'm not entirely sure, but there's a lot of stuff here, and I'm just still relieved that I finally was able to get to this spot, because I've been hiking for hours. I'm exhausted. My body's tired from yesterday's hike. I'm just very relieved that I was finally able to actually find this car graveyard, and like basically this whole area which was an abandoned mill. But yeah, we're going to go look around, the area, see if we can find other things. I'll get back to the cars in a little bit, but we'll see around, see if we can find some other things. He mentioned there's some other structures over there as well, so I'm very happy about this. But yeah, also while we were walking down here, he mentioned this is slate, or he suggested it was slate. He's not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it is, because this reminds me of like the slate mine, the slate mill that I explored around a year to 2 years ago. One of my very first urban explorations before I started like doing this properly was an abandoned slate mill in the woods, and that looks very similar to what that structure was made out of. There's something metal right here, probably belonged to one of the cars, if not another one. That's some kind of panel. Maybe there was another car here and it just like fell apart. But right here it looks like it's an old structure of probably some kind of barn. You can tell. It's something at least. Okay, so I just walked around the surrounding areas. I'll probably walk around a little bit more, but I don't think there's much of anything else besides a few like old metal things. We'll walk back towards the cars because you mentioned there's some other stuff behind it. But yeah, I think that's basically mostly it. We're going to definitely look at the cars a little bit more, because that's the main reason why I ventured all the way out here, was because of that. As I was saying earlier, I don't think I said this on camera, but I said that you could probably salvage that bumper. That's actually not a terribly conditioned bumper. Everything else about it's completely gone, but the bumper you can probably actually still salvage. It still has the majority of its chrome. Maybe just clean up a little bit. I think you have it good. But yeah, everything else inside of it's completely gone. Hood's missing, the roof is completely gone, everything about it is just not intact anymore. This may be a Buick, an old Buick. You guys should probably know more about this than I will, but I'm pretty sure that's a Buick. This is some kind of probably old pickup truck based on like the way the body's built. Some kind of old pickup truck of some kind. Also completely just collapsed on itself. The wheel, it's decently intact. The back of it, this might have been a truck. I have to look. I'd have to like see it more like intact to make a decision, but I'm pretty sure this is probably a truck. But these have been here for a while. They've been here for a while because trees are growing through the frame of this one. Possibly soon trees will grow through the frame of this as well. That's either a transmission of some kind. I'm pretty sure that's a transmission. I might be wrong, but I think that's a transmission. The steering column is just fallen completely out of its place. We'll look at the other car in the burrs in a second, but the guy also mentioned that there's some foundation stuff back here that I want to like check out. I think this is what he meant. I don't know what he meant about the machine. I might try to go find that, but he mentioned it somewhere in a valley down there. Yeah, this was something. I have no idea what it is, but it was something for sure. It went deep in, but this is definitely some kind of structure. Some more old farm equipment. You got whoever that is. Can't really tell due to like the overgrowth. You got a frame of some kind. Now I don't know how much we can get of this second car because it's pretty buried in these thorns, and that's one of another explorer's worst enemies is thorns. But I'll see how close I can get, because it's surprisingly, well not really that surprisingly, it's the most intact car out of all three that are here. So I don't know how close we're going to be able to get. But yeah, like it still has the seats and everything in there. Well guys, that's it for this portion. I saw everything that I needed here. The foundation's down there. There's the old windmill supplies and some old slate down there. Got the 2 cars and the one back there. And then there's an old foundation right there, and there's a few other pieces of like old like metal just spewed around. But overall, I think that's it for this video. He's like, the guy mentioned, I still remember the guy mentioned about a old piece of machinery down in the gorge over there. I'm going to see if I can try to figure it out. I have some time to be able to do that. I may continue up the trail a little bit as well, see if I see anything else of significance. But other than that, I think that's probably it for this video. I won't do a proper outro until I know for certain everything has been cleared and discovered. But I think that's very it. I'm just still very relieved I was actually able to still find the cars. Yeah, it's very nice. It's not really a car graveyard. It's more of just an abandoned farmland. That's basically what it is, not a car graveyard. Even though it kind of is, there's 3 cars. Possibly a 4th, because there is some old metal which looks like belonged to a fender or like a frame of a car. So there may have been 4 at some point, but I think that framing probably belonged to that. Most likely is probably a pickup truck of some kind. You guys probably would know better than me about classics like that. I don't know much about classic cars. I know more about modern vehicles for the most part. But yeah, that's basically it for this area. I'm going to check around the surrounding area to see if I find anything else. But other than that, I think we are probably done with this exploration. Well guys, that's it for this urban exploration. Thank you so much for watching. I'm absolutely exhausted from this, but anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this exploration. Nonetheless, I'm just very relieved that I was finally able to actually find this car graveyard slash basically abandoned farmland. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless. Overall, I would say it was a great adventure. It's definitely one of my longer ones. I never ended up taking 2 days to explore something. Sometimes you just have to do that, and this was one of those days. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.